When we look at the top receivers coming out of this loaded NFL draft, we have Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, and Treylon Burks. But when we're looking for the best out of every single one of these guys, look no further than Jameson Williams out of Alabama. And to me, it's not even that close. And the crazy thing is, I haven't seen a single mock draft with him being the first taken. And a lot of them actually have him being taken after every single one of the guys I just listed before. I get there's concerns with the ACL, but to me, he is far and away the best receiver in this draft class. And since I think Williams is being so overlooked, I have a strong feeling he might be headed to a team like the Green Bay Packers or Kansas City Chiefs late in the first round, both who have MVP level quarterbacks and a massive need for the position. This is scary for a lot of reasons, but let's focus on Jameson's game because I'm not going to make this claim and not back it up, so let's get into it. So when it comes to who's the best wide receiver in the class, they have to be the best at something. But after watching all these guys, I think Jameson Williams just happens to be the best at almost everything. He's probably the fastest out of all these top prospects. He runs some of the best routes, short, intermediate, and deep, and some of the best body control and dexterity in his hands that I've seen in this draft class. And he is the best yards after catch as he's an elite punt and kick returner. And we're going to cover all of this to show you why he's the top. And starting off with a straight line speed, not only is it impressive with speed when you have a corner pressed up and you can beat him around the edge, it's just my speed versus your speed, but what this defense is in is they're in quarters coverage. So these four guys are all dropping back, and essentially this corner right here is an off man as he's going over the top, but this safety is also trying to get over the top as well. So not only are they in the right coverage to stop this, and it's insane to me that Bryce Young even thought to throw this ball, but he takes the top over a corner that's off and a safety and just makes it look so easy. So I know we didn't get to see his run as 40, but I am guessing he's a low to mid 4.2 guy, fastest in the class. And he uses this to his advantage in a lot of different ways here. So on this play, as he's attacking up the field, he gives the universal nod of, oh shit, I'm a car, I'm shifting to another gear, you're fucked, I'm way behind you. But watch it how he's in full stride running his 4.2 speed, and this is so impressive. He plants this foot right here and doesn't get any more than 3 yards of depth. So not only does he use his straight line speed, but the way he's able to start and stop on routes like these is what makes him so deadly, and you cannot play man coverage on him. And it's the start and stop that's so effective and so deceptive on how he can change his speeds that even when you have a corner, you can legitimately beat to a double coverage. When you have it, when he makes this little stop route right here, this completely freezes the safety over the top. And even though the safety is still 5 yards ahead of him, he can go 0 to 60 faster than any receiver in this draft class. And against a loaded Georgia secondary, he's able to take the top off and make it look easy. But that's not what makes him the best. It's not just the best receiver is always going to be the fastest guy. You have to have a lot of other things in your arsenal, and we see it on plays like this where he can win in multiple ways. And the funny thing is, this corner is already beat. Jameson Williams' speed and the way this corner is playing him, he's already giving the inside leverage. He can break this off and just do like a skinny post or seam route and make it look easy. But what he does is he's one of the most technical advanced route runners. We see Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Cooper Kupp run routes like these. The way he's just able to snap it off on a dime and create instant separation, even though he could win to the outside right now just with his body positioning, he just creates one of the easiest touchdowns you can have. So one of the fastest guys and one of the best route runners as well. And being a slot receiver, you have to be comfortable in tight spaces, and he does this with ease, how he just makes himself skinny and gets to the second level by deceiving the linebacker that thinks he's going to go to the outside and the nickelback. So he breaks it to the outside and then gets really skinny, going to fit it right in between these two guys. This is route running in the end zone when an undersized guy, when you think you just want to throw it up to your big 6'6" receivers, when you have a guy that can just win with elite route running in the end zone, we see these guys be touchdown scoring machines like an Odell Beckham Jr. with the Rams all last season. And feel free to use this word if you like this. This is something I came up with, but I found it very fitting to call Jameson Williams' speed electric car speed. And if you're thinking right now, what the fuck is this guy talking about with electric car speed? Well, if you're a gearhead, which I'm not, you'll enjoy about the next 10 seconds of this video. Since an electric car motors and transmissions are much simpler and much lighter than internal combustion engines, EV, or the force that drives the vehicle forward, can provide full torque. In other words, instant acceleration or going 0 to 60 is much easier. And this is very important distinction when we talk about different speeds on the football field. And this might be the most important when working out of the slot, with releases, doing most of your work over the middle of the field, and yards after the catch. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle both have this, and so does Jameson Williams. So having this type of speed like a Tyreek Hill or a Jalen Waddle does, the progressive NFL makes it having guys like these so essential. And this is a play what I mean. When he's going to be working mainly across the middle of the field, he's going to catch this ball right here, and he is at 0 right now. And this is where, I mean, great hands, great catch, great body control, but this is where he just turns it to another gear. He goes from 0 to 60 in a blink of an eye and makes these plays happen. This is what we saw with Tyreek Hill and the Bills, how you can just take a seemingly simple catch and turn it into a huge play just because you can turn on the jets almost immediately and get to full speed in just a few yards. This time he's actually not going to be lined up in the slot, but nonetheless, being in man coverage and his stop and go speed is going to make double moves nearly impossible if the quarterback has enough time. So as he takes off, his route running is one thing, but to be able to go from 0 to full speed in just a few steps is what makes plays like this almost unguardable, and even the best NFL corners are going to have a hard time. And Williams plays a lot bigger than he actually is. And I know working over the middle of the field, the one thing that a lot of people are going to criticize is his size, but he plays much bigger than he actually is and has some of the best hands. We know he's one of the fastest. We know he has some of the best routes. To be able to go up and make contested catches over the middle, having the confidence to know that you're going to take this shot and come down with it is what makes him so special. In how NFL offenses are run today, I would say he is probably the biggest liability in his entire game, going to be in the run blocking, but using him in motion, using all these smoke and mirrors just to use him by scheming him not being able to have to block is what is going to have him have so much success. And again, this is just another example of the amazing hands he possesses. And apart from being injured right now, I just don't understand why he's not number one on every single person's draft board. He is the next best wide receiver, and the fact that I think he's going to go to a team like the Green Bay Packers, Kansas City, or the New England Patriots later in the first round, he is going to be a day one instant impact. I think he could immediately be the new Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. He could be the next great slot receiver that Aaron Rodgers has, or Mac Jones' true number one with a lot more speed. I just don't understand why he's being so overlooked, and if I'm a team, I'm absolutely okay with him missing the first part of the season to get the talent for the next 4 to 5 years that he's going to provide, and just catching the ball, outrunning every single angle, just immediate speed, some of the best routes, and you can use him in the special teams game. It is just electric to watch him play, and I think by miles he is the best receiver in this draft class. But let me know what you guys think. And I actually have Chris Olave at number 2, Drake London at number 3. And I know people have Olave probably second to last on a lot of this list. I just don't understand. These guys have it all. Jameson Williams, when I really got into his film, he was one of the last people I look at. And I was like, okay, why have I not seen more on this guy? And I just wanted to bring this to light. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like this video if you like videos like these. Make sure to comment down below what you think. And make sure to subscribe if you enjoy daily sports content. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. And as always, I will see you all tomorrow. Peace!